broadcasting. Track race is on the way. CMRC Zandvoort. Today is Saturday evening. Welcome on to the broadcast. Afrazali on track on an outlap. To improve his time. We'll sit there from last race that we had. A bit of drifting here, Afraz. Right, you're watching live practice CMRSC this lovely January 29th Saturday evening, preparing for the big race here at Zandvoort. Looking for about probably 20 entries today. You know, on track with Justin Nasseir right now, about to take turn one. Bit of a lockup there, you know. See, Kirk Moss coming up. Right, a Polish entry, Mads. Looks like he's having a bit of a time there, trying to keep that car under him. Right, the American Guyanese entry, Avus. Best lap this afternoon of 1:26.9. A bit of a ways to go. I'm suspecting that he's probably running full fuel mode, especially given that his times earlier in the week was a lot better. Alright, Avus 1:26.431 was his best lap for the week so far, so you know, just about a half a second off the pace, so that could be attributed to definitely the fuel load. He's probably just running you know, full fuel mode, maybe running a little lighter early in the week for fast lap. Klaus Klint, the Danish entry. Touching the wall in turn one. Okay, we look at the young man, Martin Webster. Taking to the track now from Guyana. Yeah, Martin was in the top 10. I think he was 9th fastest for the week so far. Yeah, flying the Guyana colors on that car. Bit of a green and a yellow and touch of red on the numbers. Car looks pretty planted. Outlap, let's see what he does when he actually puts the pedal to the floor. Martin Webster out of Guyana, representing XPlay. Teammates for Marlon Younge. Hey, coming up to the final 180 to start the flying lap here. Alright, let's see what Martin does. Maybe a bit of a onboard with him. See how he takes turn one. Hard braking into turn one for Martin. Bit of a lockup on the right front. Bit of traffic in front of him. I don't think he'll appreciate that. Alright, that's the Polish entry, Matt. Car looks pretty stable, I must say. Bit of a lockup every now and then on the right front, but I guess when you lean hard on the tight corners, you will tend to lift the right front off the ground on the right hand turns. right, coming out of the final corner. Let's see what kind of time he puts in. He's up 4/10 already, so pretty decent lap for Martin. All right, so we're on the countdown for qualifying. Race gets on the way at just after 5:15, qualifying at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We will be doing a 45-minute race. Mandatory pit stop for fuel. Tires optional. Driving the cars this week, I can tell you, that's not going to be an option. That's going to be definitely a want. Tires are locking up a lot. They're overheating a lot, so you're going to need tires for sure. So even though it's a mandatory stop for fuel, I'm sure everybody will be looking at tires as well. Martin Webster on track there with us. Okay. Back to Justin Nasseir now. Doing a best so far for the session of a 124.966. His current best for the week is a 124.550. Justin, known to some of the guys as the ET, the alien here. If you're just joining us, welcome to CMRSC, Zandvoort, in the Netherlands. Are you guys familiar with F1? This is an F1 track as well. Yeah, nice move on the inside. Oh, can the GTR make it stick? GTR, BMW side by side. Justin takes the BMW. Nope. Nope. Yeah, it finally takes a spot. The young man who's been putting in all the work behind the scenes, Rahul, is on track. Trying to get a few laps in practice. 11 minutes to qualifying. So looking to fine tune to see if he can repeat the win that he did last week. Right, best lap for Rahul this week, a 125.9 on free practice all week. All right, my name is Danny Nasseir. Looking at Yeah, I lost the bar. I don't know. Did I click it? To offer apologies there on behalf of CMRSC. I guess we had some server issues. Master Rahul had to jump in and do some work to get it back up and going, but good news is we're back up and going. Just about 7.5 minutes to qualifying, guys. We got time to put in a few laps here to fine tune so we can get the show on the road. Again, welcome CMRSC Zandvoort, Saturday afternoon, January 29, 2022. Okay, a few guys coming out on track, practice. As we see one of the XPlay cars come by us, followed by a second XPlay car. 2 entries from Ghana, Martin Webster and Marlon Younge. Okay, Madge putting in the fastest lap there. Right, back live. Marlon Younge out of Guyana. All right, in case you're just tuning in, welcome to CMRSC Zandvoort in the Netherlands. Today we're running our third rung, is it the fourth rung of our CMRC Championship DTM series. Lots of entries today. I think we're doing somewhere close to maybe 20 entrants for a race this afternoon, and it will be a hot one. Just wrapping up practice now. A couple of minutes, minute and a half practice session, and then we'll get into qualifying, see who's going to be out front. We've got a lot of front runners been putting in times all week. So we've got Luis from Mexico is doing the fastest lap for the week. So he's a definite contender. Justin Nasseir is up there. A young female participant, Sára from Czech Republic, is also up there. And we've got the regular guys who is always challenging: Cork Moss, Marlon, Matt Match from Poland, Rahul, the guy behind the scenes, Tommi from Jamaica, Martin from Ghana. We've got Sean Lee, we've got Afraz Ali, Oswin, Klaus, Stephen Pommels, new entrant, Martin Todd. We've got Curtis Gregory, Azad Hassan, Tavar Clark, Vico Gibbs. We've got so many guys that are standing by waiting to challenge for that top spot, the pole position for this afternoon event. Remember, we're running 45 minutes, so it's a timed race. 45 minutes, you know, and we'll definitely have, you know, an exciting race. All of our events so far have been, you know, very well good turnout, good participation, and you know, we look forward to keeping the community growing on our live stream here. I can see the chats coming in hard and fast. There's someone asking, how can I join? Pretty straightforward. If you come down below the stream there, you should see some links for our Instagram or Discord or Facebook, and you'll be able to jump in on the Discord chat. And once you're in the chat, then you know, we've got all the instructions in there, and you'll be able to get yourself set up. This is a PC base, Assetto Corsa. So, you know, you'll be, you know, starting, depending on your level, you'll be starting up with an Assetto Corsa software. Quite inexpensive, actually. So it's not that big of a hit on the pocket. Once you've got a good PC with a decent graphics card, then you'll be there. So, qualifying on the way, guys. We can see the traffic as they're coming out onto the track. Okay, traffic on the track. Qualifying is on the way. 15 minutes of qualifying, and we can see all the cars that are heading out there. Remember, you're looking for the fastest time for the pole position, looking for a clean lap to get out there. As mentioned before, Luis was up there with one of the fast laps for this week from Mexico. Justin was up there. Sára was up there. Kirk, Marlon, top 5 for this week. So definitely we'll be looking at those guys for the top spot for this afternoon race. Okay, keep the comments coming in, guys, on the live stream here. Okay, so I can see Marlon Young starting out proceedings with, I would have to say, a warm-up lap at 132. Definitely nowhere near you want to be. So I'm just thinking he's just getting his tires up to temperatures, and he's getting his car the way he wants it to work, and then I guess go after that hot lap. Shout out and thanks to our partners on board. E-Networks, DAF dealership for DAF truck parts in Ghana, Red Mango on Rob Street in Guyana, XPlay, you know, Martin and Marlon Young from the XPlay team, the premier gaming shop on Ben Street in Guyana. I think it might be Working Russ area. All right, so I think with 12 minutes to go, I can see guys picking up the speed now. So Martin puts in a 126.341, a decent lap. Justin, a 124.3. That has to be a provisional pole at this point in time. All right, 124.325, Justin Nasseir. As we get into 10 minutes remaining in our qualifying session, I can still see Justin on that top spot. So who's challenging? I'm looking for Sára, I'm looking for Luis, I'm looking for Kurt Moss. Be challenging for that top spot there. Yeah. Let's see what Kirk is doing. Kirk is so far put in a 124.9, so he's on the second spot there. So he's looking for somewhere around 0.6 of a second right now to challenge for that top spot. Tommi Gore out there on a 126 flat, so he's looking for, you know, quite a bit of chunk of time there to catch up. Well, it's Tommi Gore, so if anybody can make up that time in 9 minutes or just under 10 minutes to go in qualifying, then yeah, that is definitely a do for Tommi. Okay, Matt Madge putting in a 126 flat as well. Martin Webster with a 126.3. Okay, Sára has just jumped up into third position with a 125.114. Our young 16-year-old from, I would say, Czech Republic. Okay, Afrazali on track on his outlap. Okay, Martin Webster improving on his time, going up into the fourth spot with a 125.688. Okay, XPlay out of Guyana. Okay, our new entrant, Martin Todd, doing a 126.9, his best so far in qualifying. Also from the Czech Republic. Okay, Sean Lee looking like he's getting a bit of a lock up there. Okay, Rahul Nasseir on track now. 7th position. Taking the banking, different line, going in deep and then coming out tight. Okay, he's up 10th in his time right now. Got Matt Madge right in front of him. Hopefully Matt is on a hot lap, so he doesn't hold up Rahul coming in behind him. Okay. Matt is doing a 126.040 at this time. Hey guys, looking at the live chat as well. You know, hopefully, you know, if you want to join sim racing, it's the best thing that you can get to when you're getting to live racing. If it's a little bit too expensive for your blood, sim racing is the next best bet. Rahul takes the final straight now. Let's see what he comes across the line. He's currently in 7th right now. And he crosses the line and stays in 7th. So he has some work to do to go there. So let's see who's out there doing some hot laps. I've got Tommi Gore on track. Okay, Tommy's using the entire track there. And a bit more. A little bit of sparks coming on as he puts 2 wheels off the track. Okay. Tommy's still down in 6th, seems to be struggling. All right, let's see what Marlon Young is doing. They're currently in 5th, his teammate just ahead of him in 6th, so they're running 4th and 5th. This is one of the more consistent teams that are out there, the XPlay. You know, and speaking of consistency, here comes Sean Lee, putting his car up in the 5th position and splitting the XPlay boys. Okay. Right. Kirk Moss in 3rd, looking to improve. And here comes Luis, fastest guy for the week. He's just put his car in 2nd place. So he's got a couple of tenths to get up to Justin. He's got 5 minutes to do that. On board with him, bit of the traffic in front of him. He's got Justin in front of him. Oh, I think that's Sára in front of him. On board with Sára now. All right, 4 minutes in qualifying. Justin Nasseir still taking that top spot. Provisional pole at this point in time. Luis from Mexico is just a couple of tenths behind, and Sára from Czech Republic is half a second down, so a bit of work for her to do. Kirk Moss right there with her. Matt Madge in 5th, Martin Webster in 6th, Sean Lee in 7th, Marlon Young in 8th, and Tommi Gore in 9th, and Justin Nasseir in 10th position. Alright, in case you're just joining us, you're watching our live broadcast of the Zandvoort race. Our DTM series continues. Okay, we're running a championship. We're running 6 races, and then take a break, and then we'll run a second series of races. Then from there on in, we'll be looking at a semi-final and a final. Looking at our standings at this time, we've got in first position so far, we've got Rahul, and we've got Justin in 2nd, we've got Sára in 3rd, then we've got Martin, followed by Matt Madge. So, you know, we've got a tight battle up at the top there in terms of the manufacturers, Constructors Championship, by the way, not manufacturers, the teams. We've got XPlay leading, 50 points, followed by RDN, IRW Racing, VALHALA, and KTMG Motorsports to round up the top 5. And in the manufacturing sector, we've got the Audis up in front, tied with the Honda NSX, followed by the Aston Martins, the BMWs, the Nissan, the Lexus, and the Mercedes. So 7 manufacturers we're using for this championship. Pretty much equally match these DTM cars that are running this DTM championship. If you're interested, CMRSC, and you're watching our broadcast right now, just below, look at the join us on Discord, and you can get a lot of our social media stuff on Instagram, on Facebook, and so on. So, you know, and definitely check out our partners. We've got Demerara Parts and Service, our DAF authorized dealer in Guyana. Lot A, good for Joaquin, East Coast Demerara. Tell them CMRSC sent you. You saw it on CMRSC. So you've got a DAF truck and you're looking for parts for that DAF truck. There's only one DAF authorized dealer in Guyana. Check them out in Good for Joaquin. All right, as we look at Corp Moss pushing and pushing hard. He's been pushed down to 4th position and he's a bit of a lockup. Bit of sparks coming down. I guess he's running that car with really low to the ground. And he's looking to get up there. We've got just under a minute now in qualifying lap. Right, Justin Nasseir still on provisional pole, followed by Luis, followed by Sára. Okay, followed by Kurt. Matt Mudge is on track as well. Martin Webster, Tommi Gore, Sean Lee, Martin Younge, and Rahul, followed by Afrez, Oswin Wilson, Klaus Klint, Martin Todd, Curtis Gregory, Vico Gibbs, and Tavar Clark, the last spot there. Tavar. Okay, come on, Tavar, you gotta do something. We've got 14 seconds. If you get your lap going before you cross the line, definitely you'll be looking at, yep, here he comes. Okay, Luis taking the first corner. Just about 2/10 off of Justin Nasseir, looking for that top spot. Just pretty much running out of time now, Luis, so you gotta put that lap in if you want to take that top spot. But you know what? There's no shame in starting on the front row. And he's really pushing. He's got that car really hooked up. I saw him driving earlier in the week and he's really got it hooked up. And if anybody can jump Justin on this final run, you know, a bit of a lockup there on the front inside. No, it's got to be Luis pushing hard. All right, as we come down onto the final minute of the session, we're running in a bit of an overtime. Oh, and Luis looking to take the last 180 to see if he can make that 2/10 to get himself on pole. Coming out the last corner now on the banking and flat to the line. What is Luis gonna do? Stay second. So Luis will start on the front row. Justin Nasseir on pole position for this afternoon race. Welcome to CMRSC. Well, we'll be right back, but as the server flips over into race server, congratulations, Justin Nasseir. Pole position this afternoon with a 124.325, followed by Luis Vadillo from Mexico with a 124.480 in the second position, and rounding out the top three, Sára from the Czech Republic with a 124.939. Congratulations to the top three there as we move down there. Just right there. you know, thousandths of a second behind Sára. We have Kurt Moss from Jamaica. Matt Madge from Poland in the 5th position. Martin on the 3rd row. On starting in the 6th position. Yeah. You know, Tommi Gore in 7th, Marlon Young in 8th. Sean Lee in 9th, and Rahul Nasseir rounds out the top 10. So that's how we're going to start for the top 10. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. All right, guys, welcome back. Ready to rock and roll. Okay, lights are on and we're ready to go. Okay, and we are off and running. Okay, everybody's on the grid and we're ready to go with our Zandvoort race. Ladies and gentlemen, top 3, Justin, Luis, and Sára, followed by Kirk, Matt Madge, Martin, Tommi, Marlon, Sean Lee, and Rahul. Okay, in case you're just tuning in, you're watching to CMRSC DTM Championship. Drivers from all around the globe. We got the Caribbean guys, guys from the North America, guys from Europe. We've got them all here with us this afternoon. Okay, as we're counting down to race. Okay, just fine tuning as the guys are getting everything set to go racing. I can see we're extended into a minute and a half as we're ready to go racing. 45 minutes, mandatory pit stop. All right, minute 20. Guys are all preparing. I can hear them on their private mics, you know, just discussing strategy and preparing to go. All psyched up. I think there's one or two persons having problems that might end up starting from the pit lane if we run out of time. Remember, if you want to join us, just on our stream right at the bottom, you can just connect with us, CMRSC, on the Discord. You know, follow us on the Instagram, Facebook, and obviously we've got our YouTube live stream going on for the race live. And this one is going to be a hot one. Zandvoort. If you know the Formula 1 race, then you know this race. Lights are on. And we're off. Okay. Justin Nasseir out with Luis and Sára and Korkmaz as we go through the first turn. Okay, we've got somebody starting from the pit lane who couldn't make the start of the race, so as we go along. On the right, as the drivers are all coming around to set up their first lap. Looking at the leaderboard, we can see Justin, followed by Sára, followed by Kirk. Luis didn't have a good start. He's all the way back down on 18th spot. So we're looking at Justin, Sára, and Korkmaz as they come out the final turn and come towards us on the straightaway. Okay, Justin looks like he's pulling out a few car lengths on Sára. Korkmaz is right there, running with Sára. We've got all the other guys just coming up, looking like they want to do 3 wide in turn 1. No, that's not going to happen, guys. Lot of lockup. Lot of lockup. Okay, as they come around through the second lap, we can get Rahul, who seems to be starting quite late, coming out to the pit lane. He'll be 1 lap down, but he's getting into the race now. Okay, as we see nothing has changed. Justin Nasseir is still out front, followed by Sára. And they are coming around just to take that hard right and then the really tight hairpin. Coming up to the penultimate corner, the tight right turn and then a sweeping right onto the start-finish straight to complete the second lap. We're in 3 minutes into the race now, and as they come around the last corner, we can see there's a bunch of battles going along all the way. Justin Nasseir putting in a 125.2 as they come around to complete the second lap. Hey, fastest lap so far for Justin. Seems to be pulling away a little. We can see battles going along all through the midfield. All right, we've got battles all along. We're looking at lower down the field. We can see Zad in 13th, followed by Curtis Gregory And a couple more guys right in there. Rahul is still down in the 18th spot, down in last, having started from the pit lane, 1 lap late. But nevertheless in it, and you've got to be in it to finish it. So we're definitely going at a hectic pace here. I can see the field starting to stretch out quite a bit. So we've got groups of battles going on. We've got the battle at the front. We've got some battles down midfield. We've got battles down at the back. So definitely we can see battles right through as we go along. So continuing on to the third lap, as we see the leaders coming through, I can see a battle between Matt Madge and Lance Nasseir for the 10th spot. And that's a good battle to see, battling for the last points position. As we get through turn 1 again, we can see the car is coming up, quite a few lockup on the inside. But definitely I can see a challenge there from the Cams team on the outside. Might be Sean Lee there, looking for a position as they come around. All right. So as we continue along, nothing has changed up front. Justin Nasseir, followed by Sára. All right, just having some technical difficulties. We'll be right back just as we get this up and going. Some internet issues that we're having here. While we're waiting for the router to go up, I'll just let you know that we're still running with Justin Nasseir up front. So nothing has changed up at the top there. You know, midfield, we've got Alfrez in 7th, Oswin in 8th, Matt Madge in 9th. Lower down, we've got Tavar Clark in 10th, Gibbs in the 11th, Claus in the 12th position. Okay, Curtis in the 13th position. Okay. Justin Nasseir leading. You're watching live CMRSC. You know, looking at the chat while we're still waiting for a stream to get back online. I can see support for the Stephen online. All right, look like we're getting some stream again, but we're just getting the one camera, so we'll have some technical fixes to make sure we're getting the other cameras going. In the meantime, we're seeing fastest lap again from Justin at a 124.877. Remember your DAF authorized dealer, Demerara Parts, on the east coast of Demerara. Don't forget to check them out for your DAF truck needs. XPlay car going by. Remember, if you're in Ghana, E-Networks, you wouldn't be having the problems that we're having right now because you'll be getting a reliable internet service. Guyana's leading provider for all internet products, okay, television entertainment products. E-Networks, check them out. Definitely, you'll be doing a lot better than we're doing with the streaming here this afternoon, you know. All right, still out front, we've got Justin, followed by Sára. That seems to be a good battle, and we've got Kirk coming up right behind him. Up. All right, just stepping away behind the scenes for 1 minute. You're watching CMRSC DTM Championship at Zandvoort. Alright guys, taking some advice from the guys on the channel. I think we're just gonna work with the in software to follow the cars for the time being, as we're having a little bit of technical difficulty with the overlay software that usually takes care of the cars on all the cameras for the cars on track. So you're looking at right now the DTM entry Cork Moss from Jamaica, and he's going along, I think, right now in third position. So looking to catch up on the leaders. Riding on board with your leader, Justin Nasseir. Justin is currently out front. Sára is quite a ways behind, running probably about 7 seconds behind leader at this point in time. All right, we're looking at a battle with coming up for 13th position. That'll be Rahul and Afraz that are on there in the 13th position. So we'll see what's going on with these guys there. Okay, a couple of cars coming out of the pits now. I can recognize one of the XPlay cars. And the 777 entry. Looking at Afraz Ali. Afraz running in the 13th position right now. Number 88 Lexus. Afraz driving out of the USA. Part of the Cam's team, teammate with Sean Lee. All right, so we're past half distance. Klaus Klint in a battle with, I think Sean Lee is for 6th position. Or Azad it is, I think. Big lock up from Klaus. We do apologize for technical difficulties this afternoon. It should be running a lot smoother, but we had some issues with the overlay software. So we had to revert back to the Assetto Corsa software. It's not the best, but it's the best we can do for this point in time. Hopefully we get this sorted out and get this behind us as Klaus Klint dives to the pit lane to do his mandatory pit stop. Let's jump back out and see who's out on track. Martin Webster is looking like he's up into 2nd position, but I'm thinking at this point in time he must have inherited a spot because a few of the guys in front of him may have pitted already. I could be wrong, but there's a few guys that were running up at the top, and Martin is running in 2nd. So let's see if he can hang on to that position. Maybe his strategy is gonna help him to move up. Maybe he's doing the long game and then do a late pit stop. Okay. Coming up to Tavar, I can hear him asking for a little bit of a cooperation for Tavar to not make it too difficult for him to pass as he's getting lapped. Right, that wasn't too hard. All right, so I guess Justin is in the pit. Martin out front again. Sára running in the 4th position as we speak. Justin shown in 3rd. All right, so I think Martin is just about to pit. And we can see Zad just behind him with Justin, Sára, Tavar, Clark, Kirk, Curtis, Gregory, Marlon, Sean, and Oswin in the top 10 right now. Azad right now. Azad driving out to Guyana. Looks like a pretty lonely race in 2nd position. Maybe running the long game as well before he pits. Keep the comment, guys, on channel as we continue to watch the race unfold. We're already into 2/3 distance. This is going down pretty quick. Again, our apologies for the camera feed or overlay camera software. Seemed to glitched out on us this afternoon. We're doing the second best we can with the Assetto Corsa native software. It has its benefits for use when you're actually in the game, and it's actually a good piece of advertising for the software, so you can see what you can do in game when you are in the software. When you're in practice mode, as we do all week long here at CMRSC, you can actually shadow someone, and get an idea of how they approach the track. Usually Rahul gets somebody to do a hot lap, and that hot lap is usually something that we can follow, but you can use maybe the other 20 guys and say, listen, that's not the guy I want to follow. I want to follow this guy. That's more suited to my driving style, and that's how you end up getting to where you want to get to. Let's take a look at the 16-year-old Sára. She's running here in 3rd position right now. So Martin finally did that pit stop. So he's now down to 7th position, just in front of his teammate Marlon Young, who's in 8th position. So Azad still out front, Justin in 2nd, and Sára is running in 3rd with Kirk in 4th position. I do suspect that when Azad makes that pit stop, then we'll see a change in the front. So that should be coming soon. He's running a long first stint, in his Nissan GTR. Justin is running the BMW M4. Sára is running the Audi R55, as is Kirk Moss. Tavar Clark is running the Mercedes AMG 20, and Martin and Marlon running the Aston Martin. Sean Lee in a Lexus, Curtis in a Nissan, Honda, sorry, beg your pardon, a Honda. He's running the Honda NSX. Oswin in a GTR. We've got Rahul in a Honda as well as Matt Madge and Curtis. We've got 3 Hondas running 11, 12, 13th. Martin Watt running a Mercedes, Claus in Audi, Ivico Gibbs in a Mercedes, Lance in a BMW, Tommy Gore and in an Audi, and Luis in a Mercedes. Unfortunately, Tommy and Luis, one of our two top contenders, had to retire, and unfortunately, they won't be scoring this afternoon. Okay, welcome back to CMRSC. DTM champion at Zandvoort. We've got some of the cameras back going. You're looking on board here with Afraz Ali, currently running in the 8th position. Okay, battle down the midfield between Curtis Gregory and Ivico Gibbs, and they're battling for the 14th position right now. Big lockup right in the curb there. Okay, fastest lap for Justin, still running out front. He's doing a 1:24.699, followed by Sára, who is quite a ways down. She's like 22 seconds behind Justin. I guess he's just stretched it out quite a bit. Kirk Moss is running in the 3rd position, 12 seconds behind with Martin Webster working his way back up into the 4th position. Marlon Young, his teammate right there. As usual, Mr. Consistency 1 and Mr. Consistency 2, Martin Webster and Marlon Young. Definitely up there, the XPlay team leading the current championship right now. We've got Oswin Wilson in 6th, Sean Lee in 7th, looking at Rahul Nasseir right now, running in the 9th position. And Afraz in 8th, Rahul in 9th. Azad in 10th, Claus just outside the points in the 11th position. Claus in our first round did finish in 10th in the points, so he's on the board with points, knocking on the door there, looking to catch Azad there to see if he can get that last pain points there. We've got Tabar Clark in 12th with Curtis in 13th, Gibbs in 14th, Lance Nasseir in 15th. Those are the current runners right now. We've lost Luis from Mexico, and we've lost Tommi Gore from Jamaica. All right, we're counting down. We're just about to wrap this up. Again, our apologies for the technical difficulties that we've been having here this afternoon, but nevertheless, we're still broadcasting makeshift, but definitely we're still in infancy. We're trying the new broadcast system software here today, so a bit of technical difficulties, a bit of bugs to get out there, but definitely we will fine-tune it. We will make sure that it all works, and we will make sure that we are coming to you live and direct every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern here in the CMRSC DTM Championship. We're running 6 rounds, then we'll take a break, then we'll run another 6 round, run a semi-final, and run a final. Our clock is counting down. We're just about getting into that last minute of our race here this afternoon. Martin Webster just behind Marlon Young. We're looking at Gibbs right now. That's chasing Curtis Gregory. looking for that 13th position out of the points. But everything counts. You never know what can happen up front, and you will just move up into that point paint position. Right now, our top 10, I'll just run it down quickly as we're coming up to the end of this. We've got Justin Nasseir in 1, Sára in 2, Kirk Moss in 3, Martin Webster in 4, Marlon Young in 5th, Oswin Wilson in 6, Sean Lee in 7, Afrazali in 6, Raul Nasseir in the 9th position, Azar Hassan in the 10th position. As we've just counting down, Sean Lee in 7th, looking at Oswin just ahead of him. And we're just counting down 8, 7, 6. We're just about on the final lap for the leader coming up right now. All right, CMRSC DTM Championship here live every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Do tune in, follow us on the Instagram, Facebook, and you will see live action every week as we broadcast here. Drivers from all over the globe. We've got drivers from the Caribbean, from North America, from South Africa, from Europe. We've got the guys all over joining us and taking part in the fun. If you want to get into sim racing, this is the place to be. CMRSC. We're looking at Justin Nasseir in the current top position right now as he comes around the last corner looking for that checkered flag. Justin Nasseir crosses the line and he wins our Zandvoort run here, the Dutch Grand Prix that we have here, the DTM Championship. Justin chalking up, I think, his second win for the season, winning our first run and now taking the second run. Sára comes across the line right now to take that second spot on the podium, some 16 seconds behind, and coming out to take the third spot. We can see Kirk Moss coming out the final corner now, and Kirk will wrap up the podium for us. Congratulations, Justin Nasseir, Sára, and Kirk for top 3 finishes here right now. All right, congratulations, guys. Race is still going as we've got the guys that are lap down that are still coming around, and some of the guys that are just behind the leaders that are coming around now to finish their lap. So congratulations, another wrong finish at CMRSC. Again, our apologies for our technical difficulties. This is our first broadcast that we're trying with the live commentary, and software is a good thing, but sometimes software can give us some trouble. So it's a learning curve, and we'll get there. We'll get our technical guys to get on it and make sure that everything is up there. Everything worked fine in testing all week, and we just happened to have a little bit of a glitch. But you know what? Looking at your live stream right now, we're looking at the eNetworks Inc., and a leading provider of internet service. So we did have a little bit of a glitch earlier as well from an internet perspective. So you know what? If you're in Guyana, make sure it doesn't happen to you. eNetworks is your place to be for all your internet, entertainment, television services. 3 guys, and stay tuned as we will look at the guys now in terms of having a quick conversation.
Yeah, everyone got put down a lap. Yeah, I think that's what happened as well. So I'll go into the replays and I'll just make sure what we have right now is.
All right, we're just listening. We're just listening to a chat there between the race director and some of the competitors. I guess discussing some technical difficulties. I think 1 or 2 guys ended up starting from the pit lane. But congratulations to our top 3 gentlemen. Good race. Okay, if we can, a good race. If we can have a chat with the top 3 to begin with, we can see the battles going along all race long. We'll start with Kirk. Are you there, Mr. Moss?
Yo. What's up?
Kirk, you know what? I gotta ask you what's up. That was a tough one. You were fighting there all the time. Sára stretched you a bit on her legs there. Justin stretched Sára out a bit there. It was just, to me at one point in time, it looked like you were just having a Sunday drive there. Tell us about your race. Congratulations on your 3rd spot there.
Yeah, I was kind of having a lonely race. I didn't have the pace for Sára and Justin at all, but just enough to keep ahead of everybody else. So I was basically caught in the middle.
Well, good
So
race. I mean, scoring valuable points for your team. Your teammate Tommi didn't had a DNF today, so definitely valuable points for the team going forward.
definitely, every point is a good point, regardless of how it came.
Well, you know what? It was a damn good race. It came well. It's a lonely race, but sometimes when you just have the pace, you have nobody keeping up with you, and a lonely race sometimes can be a good race.
Yeah, I almost threw it away going into the last turn. I spun the car, so luckily I had a big gap between me and Martin. That kind of gave me kind of a cushion to stay ahead.
Well, you know what? Congratulations, job well done. With
Thanks, man.
with your race there. So you know what? Good points for the team. I hope in the next event your teammate can be there to support you. I remember the first round of the championship. You guys were doing a nice second and third. Both of you guys were on the podium. So we're looking forward to you seeing what the issues are and getting there. But congratulations.
Thanks, man. And congrats to Justin and Sára.
All right. Sára, I know doesn't have the mic hooked up, so I wouldn't be able to talk to her, but definitely she'll be saying something in the chat, and we can let you know her thoughts on that. So let's just jump up to the top step. Justin, a week off, let's first of all just step back 1 week. Congratulations on your iRacing team for that Daytona win that you guys did last week. First of all, congratulations on that, having to take a week off from us to partake in that and making us all at CMRC proud. Congratulations on that, first of all. And then secondly, and more importantly, here for us at CMRSC, congratulations on your win, on your comeback after a week away from us. How was your race?
Yeah, thanks for everything. My race was sort of a lonely race. I kind of got away early. I got into a really good rhythm the first like 5-7 laps of the race, and really stretched it out and got myself a comfortable gap. And then after that, it was just all about navigating lap traffic and not getting into any issues with them. And because it's a very, very tight track, there's really nowhere to go. It's so tight. It's like 2 lanes wide pretty much everywhere, and it was just about avoiding the lap traffic and not making a mistake. And I did that, and it was a fairly lonely race. I got away, and that was pretty much it.
Well, you know what? It was a good race. As I mentioned to Kirk, a lonely race sometimes is a good race. It just means you're in that league, you're in that zone, and nobody is there around you to give you that challenge. I know Sára was trying her best there. Kirk was trying as well to keep up with you. But you know what? Justin will be Justin. So, you left us for a week, but you didn't miss a beat. You were back right where you're supposed to be on that top step most of the time. So my challenge now to the rest of the guys are, you know what? Come on. We got to start, giving Justin a hard time, right, Justin? They got to step up here.
Yeah, you got to step up. That wing adjustment I made before the race was definitely the key to the whole thing. I added a little bit of wing, and that fixed all my problems, and I was really quick after that.
Well, you know what? Congratulations on the setup. Congratulations on your win today. We look forward to many more wins. I'm thinking that win today will probably put you back ahead in the championship. We'll have to look at the numbers. And again, congratulations on that nice drive last week that you guys did with you and your team. And we do appreciate it. Sára's doing her chat in here. So thanks, Justin, for those comments and your on your win here today for the first spot. If I'll just jump back down to the second spot, I know Sára's just putting a couple of her thoughts into the chat here. She's just a bit saying frustrated with herself. She thinks she could have gotten a lot more from the car. But nevertheless, in the end, P2 was a good finish for her. Of course, she's not satisfied coming off the win. Not the win, sorry, the second place I think she did last week. First round, she was doing the win. But nevertheless, not satisfied, and that's good. You can't satisfy until you're at the top. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep striving for that. So she's saying she had a good pace in practice, but it disappeared in quali in the race, even though she was faster than the field. But she thinks she could have gotten more out of the car and maybe challenged Justin, but didn't know what to do. Frustrating on her part, but no matter what she tried, she's saying she couldn't go any faster, especially after last week, which should have been her lucky victory for the series. But nevertheless, Sára, congratulations. Keep up the good work. You're showing the guys now that you're here to challenge, and being the only female out here, you're showing the guys, all the guys, that you're up here to challenge. So you know what? It only makes us want to up our game as well. So congratulations. Keep up the good work. So another podium finish for you. Okay. So we've got the top three. Again, congratulations, Justin, Sára, and Kirk. So maybe while we're on it, we can ask the other guys if they would love to have a comment. I'll start with XPlay. We've got Martin, Webster, and Marlon Young, 4th and 5th. Again, consistent, piling up those points. Martin, how was your race, sir?
Oh, wow. Enjoyable. First of all, I got to hand it to you for that Radio Demerara voice. It sounds really nostalgic to me. But other than that, the race, I was suffering with my left hand again because I had some thoracic outlet syndrome on my left hand, and it was bothering me all race, and it's been bothering me for the past 3 weeks anyway. But my pace was just a second off everybody. I was mid-26s, and that's about all I can do. And to be keeping up with Kurt Moss, I tried the best to keep up with Kurt Moss, but I couldn't keep him match his pace. So it was just keeping Sean Lee behind and just bringing it home, making no mistakes. But that's it. But I enjoyed the race, and I had good fun, and it's great to be 4th again.
Great. Piling up the points there. When you said mid-26, I'm thinking, is Martin mid-26? Then I'm thinking, no, Martin can't be mid-26 because Radio Demerara has been shut down for more than 26 years old. So Martin can't be, 26, so don't
So mid-26s. Yeah, Radio Demerara has been down for a while. When I got into radio, it was channel 1 and 2. It wasn't Radio Demerara no more. But you got the voice. You got a voice that sounds like you got a Matthew Allen voice.
So I got to do Best by Request at 1 o'clock now.
Yeah, we could get you to do that.
Best by Request. Robin did that.
I'm gonna hand over Robin did that as well. I can hand over my headphones to Marlon so he can say something. Hang on.
Yes, sir. Please, Marlon. For you guys who have no idea what we're talking about, these are the Guyanese boys talking about Guyana radio from, 99 years ago. All right, Marlon. 5th place, racking up the points for XPlay again. 4th and 5th for you guys. So you guys are looking to extend that championship lead from a team perspective. How was your race today, sir?
Man, I got a quite good start, and I just tried to keep my nose clean. And after there, I was just there trying to be consistent. And the race came my way because Tommy Gore and I think Matthews had an incident into the chicane. So I just grabbed the opportunity, and then I put my head down and I went battling. And then I thought I lost the place because I lost concentration a bit. I lost it to Sean Lee, and I tried chasing him all the way, but I couldn't pass him. So I learned from last week. So I undercut him in the pits because I saw he was coming up to a lap car. So I used the opportunity to sing, and it barely worked. So after that, I just put my head down again, and I built a gap. And I guess he was trying very hard to catch me, and he ran off the road or something. So yeah, that was it for me, and I felt happy. So the pressure was off of me. So I just tried to drive to the finish line and bring home the points.
Well, you know what? Congratulations. It's not all about the skill on the track. It's about the skill in terms of strategy as well. So well played with your strategy, young man. Congratulations on another good finish on your 5th position.
Thank you, man. Martin, just want to say a word.
Absolutely, sir.
Yeah, I just want to say on behalf of XPlay, thank you to our Guyanese, Justin, for winning against a former Formula 1 driver and IndyCar driver, Romain Grosjean. for winning that Daytona, and he's made Guyana proud, and we're proud of him, and we at Team XPlay is also proud of him. Congratulations.
Absolutely, absolutely. We all here at CMRC, second that, third that, 10th that. The only little thing with that is I think Justin is Canadian born. His dad is Guyanese born, but Guyanese heritage nevertheless. So, you know what? When you got that Guyanese blood from your parents, I've got one as well in Rahul. When he lands in Guyana, he thinks he's a Guyanese too. So, yeah. I can see we're thinking Justin as a Guyanese as well. But yeah, congratulations, and we're proud of you. I do echo your sentiments there, Martin. Thank you for that. Oswin, talk to me. How was your race, sir?
Well, the race was okay for me. I practiced and I just didn't have the pace for this track. I think the car didn't really suit this track. So I just decided to say, all right, good. I'm not fast on this track. I just relax, try to keep it clean, keep my nose clean, and just run my own race. And it was a good battle. First stint with Afraz, he put up a good fight, but he made a few mistakes, and I capitalized on that, and I just happened to gain starting from 12th, gain 6th position. I'm happy with that.
Absolutely, you have everything to be proud of. You're the yourself and Azad are the only two Nissan GTRs in this race, and you both finished in the points. So you know what? Great feat.
Yeah.
Great feat. Congratulations. Good job. Let's look at the Lexus boys, the Cams team. Sean Lee in 7th, Afraz Ali in the 6th. Again, putting in the points for your team. Sean, let's start with you. How was it from your perspective? I know you were complaining on the first rung that you're running a lonely race. How was your race today?
Yeah, my race was definitely not lonely today. Once we got started, went through that mess. I was an XPlay sandwich for most of that race. I couldn't catch Martin, but I was just keeping Marlon behind me, holding Marlon behind me. And then he undercut me in the pit, So I said, God, my first stint, I flat spot my tires. So I was like, God, I'll just hold on behind him and save some tires and attack him at the end. Well, that didn't go my way. That attack caused me to spin. And that was the end of that. So I lost the space to Osvin. But all in all, I had a great race. It was a lot of fun. This is one of my most fun.
I appreciate those comments. Yes, it was definitely a fun race. For you guys who are on here, you didn't know, but we had some technical difficulties with the camera switching and stuff. So the streaming was not the best for today, but I could see the race going on, and definitely you guys were having a boatload of fun. I was kind of sitting on the sidelines thinking, come on, man, I wanted a piece of this action too. But you know what? Congratulations on your 7th position, Sean. How about your teammate, Afraz? How was your race in bringing up the 8th position there today? Hey there, Afraz?
Trying to have dinner. He should be there.
Afraz, are you there?
No, he's talking, but we're not hearing him.
All right, we'll swing back to Afraz. You there? All right, we'll swing back to Afraz, and we're hearing you there. Yeah, go ahead, Afraz. How was your day? How your day today? Not a good day in the office for an 8th position?
Yeah, actually, it's better than expected. Throughout the week when I was practicing, for some strange reason, I just couldn't gel with this car. I don't know if it was the car track combination or what it was, but it just wasn't, the same rhythm that I had last week. So I never expected to be so high, but, I got my teammate Sean Lee that, put together a setup. I believe it was last night for us. And with the setup, I was able to be consistent. For the start of the race, I had a good battle with Oswin. We did some, nice clean racing. We passed each other a few times without touching, so that was great. But, Oswin, I just couldn't keep up with him. So after that, I just tried to manage the strategy of, pit fuel, and I saw Rahul was gaining on me. I just wanted to make sure I managed that gap, and yeah, just brought it home with that. Brought home a little bit of points, but any points counts,
Yeah, well, you know what? Congratulations. I have the confidence in you. You didn't seem to have the confidence in yourself coming off a pole position last week. I didn't expect you to be out the points at all today. I was expecting you to be a little bit higher up, to be honest.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's a car track combination. I just didn't get my rhythm for this car. So yeah, it's better than I expected. I still had fun nevertheless. Looking forward for next week.
All right, all right. Let's bring in the young man that's behind the scenes, and I have to apologize to him. He was driving and he was doing technical support on the radio. He was doing everything at the same time, trying to assist with getting the stream going properly, but still bringing it home. I think in ninth position. How was your race today, Raul?
Yeah, it was all right. At the very start of the race, I think I was taken out due to lag. I think someone just teleported into me. I was taken out, and then I decided to head to the pits, change tires on lap one, and then just try to run my race alone. So I was just trying to put in some good laps, and I managed to finish in P9. And yeah, it's a huge loss in the championship right now, as I was from leading from the last race to now probably plummeting down. But I'm still saying it's all to play for. And yeah, I'll definitely be back at the top step.
Definitely, definitely. The talent is there. Definitely a bit of a distraction as well from the organizing standpoint. When you're leading the organization and you've got, the hat on as the leader, you've got the hat on as the driver, you've got the hat on supporting the technical side of things. So many roles you're playing and trying to concentrate on the driving and offering some chat on the radio, how to get things going. Definitely would have contributed to a bit of a lack in pace as well. But congratulations on finishing in the points and our last point paying position. Azad hasn't seen I think the points there for the last race or so. Azad, how was your day in the office, sir?
Yeah, good night, everybody. Congrats to the top three, first of all. Again, I didn't manage to get here in time so I can do some qualifying. So I started at the back, which was okay from the last race. So I said, we're just going to put our heads down and drive again. Myself and Claus got into a little jam. I think we were 7th and 8th, and we had to wait on the pack to go, and that just threw us off. It was just focus after that. But I'll take it.
Yeah, you'll take it. I guess. I know you said last week. You've got other commitments and demands, work and all this kind of stuff. So you're kind of struggling to put in that time to get yourself up in that competitive group that you want to be. Is my guess.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We're happy to have you in here. On a good note. I know you're barely struggling to get in on time, but we're on the daylight saving time thing. So come March when we shift when we go forward again 1 hour, you will get an hour extra to get some more laps in once we go in that time shift zone. So come I think when does the time go forward? I think it's sometime around March. So our race will go from 5 p.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern. So that should help you guys with some time there. But hey, congratulations on scoring a point there for your team. I'll just quickly wrap up the last few guys. If I can ask each one of you guys to just give us a few comments before we wrap up the stream. I'll start with Klaus, just knocking on the door of the points, but not today, Klaus. How was your day?
Yeah, I had a okay start. I think I took 1 positions in the first round, but in the last count of the first round, I got hit from behind, so I have to work my all the way up again from behind, but I get up to something like 10, I think, before I get to the pit, but I make a mistake with my pit stop because I waited too long time, and also I don't know, for some reason my tank was 100% full when I was starting, and I know there's only, I think I put something like 30 liters in there, so I don't know what happened with that tank, but that was 100% full all the time. So, but after the pit stop, I come out something like 14 because I was waiting too long time, and it's the last 3 laps was too slow, so I lost some time there. But I have to fight me up again. I think I end up like 11 or something like that. But yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, good job. Tavar, how was your day? Hey there, Tavar.
So yeah, I'm here. Yeah, it was a pretty good day. I was giving it my best. It was really a hard race for me whereas I had this pain in my left arm, but it was okay. I was trying to catch up to the top 10 guys, but I just didn't have the pace. At the start of the race, there was the incident between I think it was Hazard and Klint. I was trying to get around them, but then I ended up finding myself off the track as well. I had to fight back right up to top 10. I was in the top 10. I was trying, but like I said, I didn't have the pace to keep up with these guys, so I had to try to just run the cleanest race as I could as possible, whereas, my car keeps losing power each time I go, but it was a pretty good race, so yeah.
Good job. Is this your best finish so far? Because I know you're fairly new with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That means you're on your way up.
Yeah, that's what I'm slowly doing, big time,
Exactly. Good job, buddy. Good job. Curtis, how was your day?
I would say better race than last week, definitely.
Definitely, yeah. But you know what? You're again new to the group as well. So you know what? If you just go from strength to strength and you keep improving as the week go on, is this your best finish as well?
I'm assuming so. I really haven't been keeping track. I've just been making.
Yeah, well, you know what? If you keep going in that direction, then that's the direction you want to go. You just want to keep getting better and better and gelling with the community, and just being competitive and getting up there. As I said earlier on, you guys gotta just keep putting it in there and keep climbing that ladder. Eventually, Justin is doing well up there, and we're happy for him with all he's doing. But I want to see you guys up there giving him a good fight. Don't depend on me. I'm too old for this. You guys, young guys, got to jump in there and get after Justin. Mr. Vico Gibbs, how was your day, sir?
Wasn't too bad. I had a nice battle there with Curtis. That was pretty good. But my teammate there, he got past me a little bit earlier, and when the other guys crashed, I tried to hold him up a little bit, so my teammate can get ahead. I did the best I could, but I'm still kind of new to these cars, so. Yeah. I race a lot of GT3, so there's a big difference in the cars. So I'm really getting used to the DTMs. I really like the DTMs. That's the reason why I joined the community. So just trying to get some pace and keep learning and trying, and hopefully next week will be a better race.
Yeah. Once you keep getting up there, we'll do that. Mr. Rahul has mentioned that his goal is to do different things. So at some point in time, I know you're going to be in a GT3 championship with us. At some point in time, I don't know when. He'll tell you when, what he has in mind. But I know he wants to keep doing different things and challenge you in different directions. So if your GT3 is your comfort zone, you'll get there. But definitely, you're improving big time on the DTMs. They're good cars.
All right, cool. Thanks.
All right, Lance, how was your day today?
It's pretty good. Yeah, a little bit of a mishap early in the race and lost a lap. I had to teleport to the pit. But other than that, it was a pretty good race. I mean,
it's a tight track. And with a full field, incidents are bound to happen, man. Bound to happen.
Yeah, well, at first I didn't get a practice all week to begin with, so eventually I got on the track and it says okay. I didn't like the track, but then eventually I says okay, I could drive this track, and I started getting better at it, and it was a fun race. It's a fun race. I didn't have a lot of incidents except for the one spin where there's no way I could back out of it. There was incident in front of me, incident beside me, and I just kind of teleported back to the pit. No sense trying to reverse and disturb other people's race.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, you only started driving last night. I guess you had a busy week there.
Yeah, I was pretty busy all week, man.
Yeah. All right, well, that's the man, Lance. That's the creative orange dog. When you guys look at the stream, you see the advertising banner that comes up. Well, that's your graphics guy for us. Okay, new guy, Martin Todd. Are you there? Not sure if he's in the broadcast. I don't think he is. So we'll end off with the young man from Poland that was on the podium last week, Matt Madge. Matt, how was your race today, sir?
It was absolutely abysmal. I could not find the correct rhythm with the track. I made too many mistakes. I should have been battling for top 5. The qualifying showed promise, but I just got to the track. I was running high 127s, and I should have been running below 126. No, it was just awful race from the get-go. I want to apologize to Tommi Gore for taking him out. Missed my braking zone into the chicane. That's completely on me. I'll take that one on the chin. No, just awful race. Try to get back. Once I got to the back markers, I thought I'll try undercutting them rather than overtaking. Overtaking on Zandvoort is nigh impossible sometimes. So I tried to undercut them. I managed to do, but it would have been able to do it. But again, I just couldn't find the rhythm on the track.
Yeah, well, I guess it's one of those days, right? You know, some days you have a good day at the office, some days not so good. Last week you had an excellent day at the office, being on the podium. You know, this week not so much. So you know what? We look forward to for you to repeating last week's performance now.
Yeah, definitely. Zandvoort was definitely one of my worst tracks. So this was definitely been my worst race ever, in my opinion. So hopefully we'll go back to the usual program of last week.
I hear you. I hear you. We're looking forward for great things from you, sir. Well, congratulations, guys. Another week on the on our belts. So looking forward to a new race coming up next week. I think we're doing Zolder. I think is next race. So we look forward to that. I would like to hand it back to Rahul if he would like to end the stream and say a few words. All right. I think he's offline right now, so I'm just going to wrap it up. So, guys, thank you so much for joining CMRSC. Another race in the books. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for following our stream online. Do join us on the Discord if you are interested in sim racing. Sim racing definitely is the way to go. You know, you can see all the gentlemen that are doing it out there, and you can see all the big teams that are making big names for themselves. So this is your time to make big name for yourself in CMRSC. Thank you for joining us. We do appreciate it. Again, our apologies for the problem with our camera switching with the new software that we tested this week, but definitely we'll iron out the bugs and we will come back bigger, better, on our next broadcast for the Zolder race next week. I'm being told that our time change is March 13th, so you know, keep that in mind because our time will change on after March 13th from 5 p.m. Eastern time to 6 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you everyone for competing with us today. Thank you to our top three, our podium finishers, and thank you so much for you guys who have been viewing us and staying with us, and thank you so much for the comments on the stream. I've been so tied up with the technical stuff today that I wasn't being able to respond or comment on the comments on the stream, but do keep them coming. Do keep viewing with us. Do let your friends, family know that we've got a great event every week on Saturdays, and we appreciate you staying with us and coming on with us on a weekly basis. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good week. See you in 1 week.
Alright, as I said, goodbye guys.
Yes, so. Alright, fellas. Good night.
Alright, take care, guys. Thanks for coming out.
Colorblind, yeah. Bye.